Welcome to the information video for students subject to dismissal. This video is intended to provide you with basic information regarding the dismissal process and your options, as well as prepare you for your appointment with a dismissal advisor. Be sure to write down any questions you may have as you watch the video and bring them with you to your appointment. Let's start out with the basics. So how does dismissal occur? A student is subject to academic dismissal from the university if 1. The student's cumulative GPA at Chapman remains below a 2.0 for 2 consecutive semesters, or 2. The student's term GPA at Chapman falls below 2.0 for 2 consecutive semesters, and his or her cumulative GPA falls below 2.7. Now that we know why students are subject to academic dismissal, the next question to address is whether or not to appeal the dismissal. You may choose to appeal your dismissal if you have extenuating circumstances that led to your poor academic performance. Examples of extenuating circumstances are illness, death in the immediate family, other family issues, and more. You will have a chance to discuss your situation with your dismissal advisor. If you do not have extenuating circumstances and choose not to appeal, then you need to start looking at community college options. You will need to enroll at a community college and complete 12 units in one semester while achieving a minimum GPA of 2.4 with no grade lower than a C. These 12 units must be courses that are transferable to Chapman. The Office of the University Registrar's website, or www.chapman.edu/registrar, is the best place to search for these classes. Once on the registrar's website, use the menu on the left to click on Registrar Student Services. From there, click on Transfer Credit and Articulation. At the very bottom of that page, there is a link that states Search Transfer Course Approval. There you are able to search for transferable courses by institution. If you are not sure if a course can transfer or not, you can email articulation@chapman.edu for course transfer approval. Whether or not you choose to appeal your dismissal, you should start looking at other options at a community college now. It is important that you have a plan B in case your appeal is denied. If you have decided that you are appealing your dismissal, then you will want to begin working on your appeal narrative. Your narrative is your appeal document. This narrative should include a description of the extenuating circumstances that led to your poor academic performance, and a plan for improvement in the following semester. It is important to provide supporting materials if available. Examples of supporting documentation are letters from a medical professional, death certificate, or obituary notice. Once your appeal narrative is complete, you will want to schedule an appointment with a dismissal advisor by contacting the Academic Advising Center. During this meeting, your narrative will be reviewed and you will receive guidance for the next steps of your appeal. After your meeting with a dismissal advisor, you will want to email Danielle Cobb to inform her of your decision to appeal. Danielle will expect to receive your appeal narrative by the deadline. The appeal deadline will be clearly stated in your letter of pending academic dismissal. You can deliver your appeal to Danielle in person at the registrar's office or by email. Once Danielle receives your appeal narrative, Danielle will schedule your hearing date. Important, do not miss the appeal deadline. Failure to file an appeal narrative by the deadline will result in dismissal. Be sure to arrive early to your hearing. At your hearing, you will be asked to summarize your appeal before the Student Standards Committee. The committee is composed of 8 to 10 members from the Chapman University administration, faculty, and staff. This is your time to briefly tell the committee about your circumstances and your plan to improve the following semester. Be prepared to answer questions regarding your appeal, your plan for improvement, and what you plan to do if you are dismissed from the university. Your hearing will be no longer than 20 minutes. You will receive a phone call by the end of the day notifying you of the result of your appeal. You will also receive a letter 3 to 5 days after your hearing. If your appeal is approved, you will continue your studies at Chapman on continuing probation with conditions. Your conditions will be stated in your specific letter. Standards conditions include registration in no more than 12 units, GPA of 2.4 in the semester following your hearing, no grade lower than a C in any of your classes. It is highly recommended that you repeat courses you did poorly in. Repeating courses and achieving a better grade is the best way to improve your GPA. If your appeal is denied, you will need to attend classes at a community college in order to reinstate back to Chapman. Please refer to your dismissal letter for information about taking courses at another institution. Important! Please note that classes you select must be transferable to Chapman. It is highly recommended that you get transfer course approval from the registrar's office prior to enrolling in any classes. Thank you for watching this information video regarding dismissal procedures. You can now contact the Academic Advising Center to schedule an appointment to discuss your options.